All right, gang. Guidepost 23. So this past week we were talking about feelings, about noticing whatever it is that's coming up in us and how it is that our interior is resonating with the relationships we've formed with those around us, and what are our sensations and our thoughts and our emotions and our wishes, so that when we're stewing about something, what's going on inside of us. But we also came to the question of, then once I know what's going on with me, once I'm aware of the information, the data that my feelings are giving me, it's also giving me energy to act. How do I know how to act in a way that's actually going to create the best outcome, right? So remember that any organism, if it's healthy, what it does is it creates what it needs. So I have to be able to know what it is that I need and act in a way that's going to create that. For us to be able to do that, there's actually three things that we need to be able to do all at the same time. And I'm going to give them to you in kind of a sequence, but understand that we have to be doing them all at once. But kind of the place to start is, what's actually going on? How fully am I connected to what's real, what's actually arising in my experience? And there's always more to pay attention to than we can actually pay attention to. There's just all of this stuff happening. So there's a certain amount of discernment. I'm going to pay attention to that. I'm not paying attention to that. But one of the things we need to pay attention to is, what are we paying attention to? And most especially, what am I not paying attention to? What is there that's sort of poking me and I'm saying, I'm not looking at you, I'm not paying attention to that. Now, there's some very valid things that we may decide we don't want to pay attention to. I've looked at that before. I understand what that is. I don't need to do, that's not what is most important for me right now. So there's this process called dissociation, where we cut out an awareness of something that's arising so that we can put all of our bandwidth into something else. That's healthy, but let's do it intentionally. So one of the first things we want to be able to do is to pay attention to what we're paying attention to. Second thing is, when I'm paying attention, I'm going to get this information that's going to let me know what it is that I need. So I have to be able to know what it is that I need, and to be able to distinguish what I need from what I want. Because very often, the thing that I want is the opposite of what I need. So to be able to discern the quality that's missing within the relationships that I'm forming with others, what is missing in that relationship? And that need may be, I need nourishment, I need rest, so on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it may be food and shelter and air to breathe, clean water, whatever. But I also need relationships, I need esteem, I need fulfillment, right? And the third thing that we're going to need, once we're paying attention to what we're paying attention to and we know what it is that we need, then we have to act in a way that will actually generate what we need. We have to be assertive, which is not the same as being aggressive, but it is forceful. It is, and there are certain things that we do to stop ourselves from acting. Oh, people aren't going to like me if I do that, or but that's not what my culture says is the right thing to do. So there may be things stopping me from acting, which are absolutely appropriate things. Again, I want to pay attention to them, right? But I want to notice, what is stopping me from acting? And does that really belong there? Or is there something that I can do that will move me towards what I need in such a way that everybody's going to get what they need? One of my teachers in this is Mohandas K. Gandhi, the Mahatma. And we typically think of his teaching as about nonviolence. The word he used was satyagraha. Satyagraha is a kind of he invented the word. Sat, or satya, is that which is most real. Agraha is acting in a way that's forceful, that's direct, that's clear, wise action. And ahimsa, which undergirds everything in Hinduism, is don't do any harm, which, if you do it in the positive, it's do that which creates what we need. So pay attention to what is real, act forcefully in a way that creates what everybody needs. All right, so Chris, that's your assignment. You wanted an assignment. Your assignment is to pay attention to pay attention to how you pay attention, to figure out what it is that you need, and notice anything that you're doing that's going to stop you from acting. All right, I'll see y'all Sunday evening.